Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition running on Nintendo Switch.
Ow! Hey! Yeah.
Colonel. Off duty today, Arena? Finally. I love my team, but we're together 24/7. I thought it'd be nice to grab a bite by myself, but
You realized eating alone is kind of pathetic?
well, that's not exactly how I'd put it.
Too sad and lonely to eat? Tatsu can definitely help Arena there. Tatsu is happy to chew and swallow food for Arena's sake.
Helpful as ever, small fry.
You travel with quite the cast of characters, Colonel.
Well, if it ain't Arena.
That's Lieutenant Arena to you. She was a real big shot back on Earth, remember?
Hey, she's Blade now. Same as us. Just another lowly stinking grunt. No better than you or me. Ain't that right, Arena?
Something like that.
Ah, hey, now that ain't fair. Think about it. She does pretty damn well with the hand she was dealt. Even saddled with losers like Gwyn, her team manages to pull off a mission now and then.
Leave it, Arena. They aren't worth the effort. Yes, ma'am.
See that? She's like a cute little puppy. All trained and everything.
Yeah, you're right. Elma calls the shots now. Her and that freak show she calls a team. Beauty and the Beasts.
Right? Listen, Elma. When you're ready to have a real man serve under you, call me, okay?
That's enough! I was going to let you two mouth breathers off this time, but talking trash about my team and the Colonel? No way. It's time for a lesson.
Oh, baby. A private lesson?
Oh, this ought to be good. Let's go.
Ready to fight? Hang back. Wait and see what happens. We'll hang back.
We really don't have time for this kind of nonsense, you know. I'm sorry, Colonel, but I can't just ignore what they said. I know. And since we don't have time for it, I'll help you keep it short.
The more the merrier. Colonel or General or whatever. Fancy titles ain't gonna save you here.
Freeze, maggots!
Commander Phantom.
This isn't... I mean, they started it.
Shut your hole! I saw the whole thing, including where you picked a fight that was about to get your teeth kicked in. Now get your skinny little asses back to the barracks. Your tongues have an appointment with some toilet seats. Sorry about that. Those boys just got no discipline. Though I'm a little surprised to see you in a street fight, Elma.
You're right. Usually I would have put an end to it. But Arena's been one of mine since basic. This was personal. Thanks, Colonel. And I'm sorry. I just can't deal with men like that. Ugh.
You okay?
Just forget it.
Ask what brings Van Damme here. Probe further. Ask Arena what's the matter.
Why do you ask?
Friend want to say Arena acting like weirdo, but not have tact like Tatsu.
Right. I'll be fine.
I get it. And don't worry. We can talk about it later, when Tatsu isn't around.
Literally cruel.
Let's just drop it, okay? The commander didn't come all this way to hear my problems.
All right. Actually, I came looking for you, Elma.
A new mission?
Yeah. Some local indigents causing a ruckus over on the Grieving Plains. It ain't pretty. Lost a few prospectors already.
Understood. We're on it. Colonel, I'd like to join you, if that's all right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now. You're off duty today.
I need to blow off some steam. And besides, I miss working with the Colonel. All right. We can always use another soldier of your caliber on the team. Thank you, ma'am.
So you took on a new mission together with Arena, defeat the indigents whose increasing numbers have become something of a problem.
Here I come, sunshine.
Way ahead.
Fire Carnival!
Rising blade! Yes! Now tackle it up close. Go, Henry! Done. Now blast them a bit. Rising blade! There's no substitute for real combat.
I could have taken them on alone.
Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that.
Here I come, sunshine.
Lock and load.
Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Lightning blade!
Off balance. Early bird. Slide! Furious blast! That protected him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Let's pack some. There's no substitute for real combat.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
You'll remember the day
They're
you
off
fought
guard.
me.
Way ahead. The melee attack.
This will knock them off balance.
Furious blast!
Now blast!
Shadow blast!
Had that
Slide! Flicker! Shadow strike!
There's no substitute for real combat.
We got him. Let's move.
Here I come, sunshine.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This will knock them off balance. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, my turn. Now cripple them.
Right. This will work better.
fire carnival!
Furious
Off balance.
blast!
Blast!
Side flash! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Upper hand.
All or nothing. There's no substitute for
Woohoo! Friends kicking butts today.
Strange. Right?
Friends saying Tatsu is strange?
Well, yeah, but besides that, these creatures don't really seem powerful enough to have caused blade casualties.
Exactly. The commander wouldn't send your team all the way out here just for this. We must be missing something.
Elma here. Go ahead.
Ma'am, we have an emergency. Another team is under attack near your location.
Copy that. On the way. There's our real target.
Hey, wait a sec. Those are the jerks who were hassling Arena.
So you should help them out. Let them deal with themselves. Oh, we gotta rescue them.
Seriously? Those guys?
That's enough. Now let's get in there and take that thing down.
Yes, ma'am.
You and
Punch
me.
first. Ask questions later.
Early
Fire
bird.
carnival!
Now, my turn.
All or nothing.
I told you! Close in!
All or nothing.
Got it. I'll cover you. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
This isn't good.
Nice. We'll slip in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
You really saved our bacon there. Thanks.
It's fine. Situations like this are exactly what we're here for, after all.
But you two better train harder, or you're gonna keep running into trouble everywhere you go here.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hey, about the other day? I'm sorry. We didn't mean anything by it.
I said it's fine already. Just get home in one piece.
Right.
It's almost worse when they apologize.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too.
What for?
When I, hesitated to help them out.
Oh, that? No worries. Honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
What? You were?
Sure I was. A jerk is still a jerk, even if it's your job to save him.
Harsh, but fair.
I still can't believe how quick you jumped in to help.
Well, we're the only humans on this rock. Our future depends on all of us, even the dirtbags. If you look at it that way, it was a pretty easy decision. Anyway, thanks, Colonel. My head feels a lot clearer now. I appreciate you letting me tag along.
Anytime, soldier.
All right, let's get back to New LA.
You took out the indigents that had been attacking Blade operatives and reaffirmed your resolve to preserve the hopes of humanity on this world. Learn the knife art, smooth recovery. Yeah, sorry I couldn't keep you alive, Arena. Heart to heart with Lynn, huh? Wait till nighttime.
Sorry?
Did you hear? Oh, hey!
Your skill was destroyed by a primordial creature in the elephant's trunk area of Noctilum. No one was killed, thankfully, but what a tragic waste of critical resources. Yes, critical resources. And Lynn Girl has been wrestling with a flight module on the Outfitters test hangar until the wee hours of the night. Well, that means she can't be part of the team members. Except guinea pigs wanted basic mission. Huh.
Hey.
Hey, are you the one here to help with testing? Good, you look tough, you'll do just fine. The name's Alexa, and I'm an outfitter. Nice to meet ya. Should we get started? I want to get to testing this new scale weaponry ASAP. And since you're so tough, the data should be great.
Ask Alexa what she needs you to do. Ask Alexa if she wants you to fight in a Skell, a query.
Oh yeah, should probably explain that. As I mentioned, I'm an outfitter. My job is testing new scale weaponry. But in order to gather test data, I need a test subject. And that test subject is you. Oh, and feel free to hit back. Simulates combat better. Plus, it's more fun. We ready to begin now? My scale's tough, so no holding back. Give me everything you've got.
Alexa from the Outfitters has requested your help with testing a new type of weapon.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
Lay down some fire for me. I've got you covered, fire.
Break in a row, assault! Wild stress!
Target inside.
Got it. Let's pack some more. That's it. Now smack that disappointment.
Shadow strike.
Wild stress!
Splinter. What? Ending down. Weaken
Upper
him.
hand. Right. This'll work best.
Fire carnival. Side slash.
Yes. Now tackle another book. Now let's go find an opponent that...
Whoa. You're strong. Like, really strong. I can't believe you beat my Skell.
Your Skell? That's funny. That's a loaner from Sakuraba Industries. A very expensive loaner.
Hey, Tika. Did you see that? Best test subject ever, right?
Of course I saw it. I'm the lead designer on the weapon you're testing.
You get some good data?
Amazing data, actually. Although we have to take the client's Skell in for repairs thanks to a certain someone. Still, I'd call it a net positive.
Hey, it wasn't me that broke the Skell. Besides, that's how tests go.
Didn't you tell the subject to fight back? Oh, you're something else. Look, you mind handling the next test in place of Alexa?
Let's see. Accept, hesitate, till taking. Oh, well, accept it, I guess.
Hey, wait, I'm coming too. Watching stronger people is the best way to learn. It'll make me a better
Giant chainsaw, yeah, it's true.
Sounds like it's settled. So, I need help with a ramjet rifle performance test. I'm short on field application data, so I want you to engage some indigents with it.
Oh, are we testing a Skell weapon?
Sorry, it's ground gear. Is that a deal breaker?
Nah, I'm still in. I mean, yeah, if it were a Skell weapon, I'd have been super in. But I believe research doesn't have to be exciting to be world-changing.
Yeah, it's not. But I still need the test done. Oh, and thanks for babysitting Alexa. I have high hopes for you.
To go over here. Well, I haven't even been close to here. I guess this is a mission for some other time. Like I don't even think I could get here. Hold on a minute. Okay. Might be dangerous. Yeah, I think I've tried many times to get through here, but everything's just too high level. Hold on, let me... Let me go back to town and see if I can buy better equipment. Maybe that'll help me. Where's the really good stuff? This requires level 25. I thought I already had these. doing too bad as far as equipment's concerned. The cat nose seems to be pretty good for her. Everything's a plus and a minus. There's no like clear winning set of equipment. I should probably leave her alone since I don't think I can be using her that much. Yeah, this is approaching the new continent. I think everything around here is like level 40. So maybe not the best idea to go here. I may have to put this particular mission on hold. So what are we? We're like 22 now? I mean, things are getting better. I'm like very slowly working my way up.
Attack from range. Follow me.
Dude, guy's tough. Alright, we're almost wiped out.
All or nothing.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Now we're talking. Close in and strike. Iron Prison. Whoa! Arcing Horde! Fire! Concentrate fire!
All right. I'm ready to unload on it. Just me.
Oh no, we're not surviving this. Dead. It's weird, it's only one level above me. Somehow it's just so tough.
them time to breathe. Got it. Now blast them.
Target in sight. Now we're talking. Shadow strike. Move in and strike.
All or nothing.
Power die. Some damage. Upper hand. I'm in bad shape. Somebody pick me up. Early bird. Now, melee attack. Press up.
All or nothing.
My own one.
Now blast them.
Side flash. I've got you covered, fire. Shadow strike. Fire carnival.
More stuff is after us. Everything is, huh?
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Upper hand.
Probably would have been okay if I could just aggro one, but I aggroed 4 creatures. Yeah, you gotta be really careful where you start a fight. You never really know what's around that is gonna join in.
Bring it, then bring it. Fire carnival. Shadow sword.
Yes. Now tackle it up close. Got it.
Target in sight. Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Arcing horde. Shadow sword. Upper hand. Fire side flash. Iron
So we gotta be like cautious and just explore around the area and take out what we can. Especially these guys are disguised as flowers.
Pretty sure they want us dead.
So they will definitely jump in and join a fight. That's not theirs.
Assault hammer. Got it. Now blast them.
early bird. Arcing horde.
I hope Nintendo decides to release a little patch for this game too, for the Switch too. Maybe unlock that 60 frame mode that's sort of hidden inside the game code. Of course, that means I would have to play it one more time. Seems like that's Nintendo's general plan, is to get you to play the same games over and over again. Yeah, some people suspect that some of the game logic is tied to the frame rate, which is not uncommon. So, like, maybe some of the game would break if you made a 60 frame mode. That's true in the emulation. Like, if you emulate this game with the Wii U emulator, then it does behave like a little weird if you're trying to play in 60 frames.
Good. More practice.
So obviously it would, take a little bit of work to get it working right.
All or nothing.
I gotta watch my TP usage too, in case I need to revive somebody.
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Well, that's true with the fighting games. They just always do some sort of minor upgrade to get you to play it again.
Let's pack some
But in a fighting game, like a very minor change can actually be a pretty big deal. It can really change a matchup a lot. I guess they made a bunch of changes in Tekken 8 for Season 2 that, well, some people say break the game.
It sure is nice having you around.
A lot of the pro players say that it basically breaks the game and makes it not fun. I had to find all 3 at once. I really don't think I can do that. These are all sound-based.
Bad news. We should weaken them just to be safe. Just getting started.
Assault hammer!
Arcing horn!
Alright, I'm ready to unload on them.
Early bird.
Lightning blade! All or nothing. Yes, now tackle it up close.
Arcing horn! Fire horn! Fire carnival!
Shadow strike. Uh-oh. More coming in.
Slide! Scream edge! You can't just attack all the time. Use an aura! Arcing horn! I'll use this to steal
Upper
it.
hand.
Another thing got dragged into the fight. 2 things got dragged in.
Lightning blade! Yes, now tackle it up close.
Fire horn!
Now bless it.
Slide down the
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire
First
carnival!
grenade!
It looks off!
Incendiary edge!
Furious blast! Hit him again for me!
Let's pack some more power.
Clutch and lay in. Slide nice.
Move in and do some damage. Upper hand.
Not now.
Shadow strike.
Wild dance. Thermal payload. Let us go. Lay down
Picked out
some
today's
cover
menu,
fire.
Lynn?
Not yet. Depends if Patsy can make it or not. If you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to take care of my cat and play this game, which doesn't have pauses when you when you're fighting. That's one of the annoying things about it. Yeah, the problem with the fighting game is that you know, if you're constantly changing the way the game behaves and tweaking it, then the pros can't get good at it,
Bad news.
and so that causes them to, you know, feel a little hurt about that. You know, who knows?
All or nothing.
Furious blast.
Assault hammer!
If you're a Mortal Kombat player, you're used to that, right? Because they're always changing the game in Mortal Kombat.
Watch out for the newcomer.
Arcing horn.
But if you're a Street Fighter guy, you kind of expect the game to stay static forever for whatever reason, even though that's completely not true. Street Fighter changes all the time too.
All or nothing.
All 3 of them got here. Well, we're all dead then.
Wearing you down.
I'm hurt.
You're not gonna make it.
This is
One
the
more
end.
hit.
I can't just fight one thing. If I could fight things one at a time, I'd be a lot better off. But I've got to fight like 4 things at a time.
Bring it, then bring it.
Engaging.
Yeah, I guess running is an option. I don't... Usually you need to be able to like very clearly clear some area because these things follow you. And they're really good at following you too.
Let's pack some more power.
I'll say that's probably one of the complaints about the game I have, is that there's no real good way to run away from a battle. And I'm sure they do that so that you're not going into areas that you're not supposed to.
All or nothing.
But basically I need like a cliff, you know. I need some place to like I can jump away from. You know, far, far, far away from an enemy in order to escape it.
Bad news.
Inside this cave, I don't even know if there's anything like that I can do. Or any place like that.
I really need some heals. Can't just attack all the time. Use an aura.
Don't give them time to breathe.
Upper hand. Okay, Misha tied me over.
Somebody pick me up.
Side slash.
Lightning blade.
Furious trap.
Assault hammer.
Carnival.
Got it. Now blast them.
Target is fire horn.
Side slash. Upper hand.
Lightning
Touch me up. Early bird. Shadow strike. Slide. Slinger. That's the momentum.
Power
Go
dive.
in and keep the
Let's
rhythm
pack some
going.
more. All right. I'm ready to unload on them.
Furious blast. Fire carnival.
Now, follow the real bone crusher.
That's the momentum. Go in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Watch me lay into it. Trash talk.
You can die another.
What if I could just pull one of these?
Watch yourself.
I doubt it.
You won't beat me.
Now, melee attacks. Shadow strike.
Fire decoy round.
Lightning blade. All or nothing.
Burst grenade. I've got him. Lay down some cover fire.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Lightning blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Shadow strike.
Overwhelm.
Yeah. It's true. Feels like a tactical RPG at this point.
Oh, look. We're unstoppable.
Okay.
About time I had a real fight.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I've got
Shadow
to
strike.
around. Taking it close. Spiral horde.
All or nothing.
Slide down. Melee attack.
Assault hammer.
Arcing horde. Side grenade.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. Opportunity knocks. Topple them. Gunfire.
Arcing horde.
These are the hard-fought ones.
Excellent strategy.
I mean, you know, I am supposed to be fighting these things and leveling up, so it's not necessarily a bad thing for me to take these targets out. It's just that I just can't take them all out at once.
Strike first and strike hard.
Now, slide horde.
Assault hammer. Gun.
Three
Now
men.
blast it.
Fire. Furious blast.
All or nothing.
Arcing horde. Burst grenade.
All or nothing. Opportunity knocks. Topple them with gunfire.
Trash chuck. Shadow strike. Spiral horde.
There's no
Lay
substitute
down some
for
cover
real
fire.
combat.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I don't think these guys are aggro, though. So I think we're okay on the spiders.
Strike first and strike hard.
But the bats trigger the sound, and the other stuff triggers by sight.
Melee attacks.
All or nothing.
Fire fireball.
Gun. Now blast it.
Got him.
Opportunity knocks. Topple them.
Scream
Gunfire.
edge.
Arcing horde. How you like this?
Follow with a real burn.
Upper hand.
Taking it close. Got him.
Incendiary air.
Cover fire.
Shadow strike.
I can live with that.
See what you're up against? Bad news.
Strike first and strike hard.
Spiral horde. Fire carnival.
Tackle it up close. Gun. Now blast it.
Cover fire. Burst grenade. Lay down some cover fire.
I'm punching a hole in you. There's no substitute for real combat.
Why can't I get any power out of this thing? Oh, these wires are backwards. Bad news.
Attack from range. Follow me.
Target in sight.
Blast carnival. Taking it close.
All or nothing.
Shadow blast. Arcing horde.
Now, melee attacks.
All or nothing.
Early bird. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Burst grenade. Trash chuck.
Side armor. Shadow strike. Upper hand.
Assault hammer.
Got him. Cover fire.
Target in
Grenade.
sight.
Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
You're turning into a fine blade. I'm proud of you.
What is this thing down here? Ugh. boy, Alexa barely makes it every single time. I have no idea where to go in this. That one's by sound. I need level 30.
Here comes bad news.
Oh, okay, this base will end nowhere. Yeah, let's see if we can take him out.
All or nothing. All or nothing.
Move in and do some damage. Use an aura. And control the
I'm
battle.
ready to unload on them. Don't give them time to breathe.
Upper dance.
Get fired up.
Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Done. Now bless it.
Scream it. Upper hand.
Now, follow with a real bone crusher. Lightning blade. All or nothing.
Shadow strike. Move in. Keep moving from there. Melee attack.
What are they? Oh no, they're fighting the other thing. No, 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 don't fight that. I was trying to run away from that. Battle commands. Yeah.
I can't seem to get fired up.
He keeps trying to attack me. Hold on a minute.
I'm almost down. We're not out.
Mess up. This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Look at this thing. I'm just sitting here in this cave, minding my own business.
I'm hurt. Pretty bad.
How does he even see me? Stupid thing. Just keeps attacking. I don't know, how does it see me? I mean, I guess it hears me, but then it just shoots me through the cave. Yeah, I mean, the experience is the thing that matters in order to get through this area. And they're, you know, they're kind of close to being at the right level.
All or nothing.
I mean, they're killing things pretty fast.
Strike first and strike hard. All or nothing. Opportunity lost. All or nothing. I'm punching a hole in you. All or nothing.
Upper hand.
Decoy round.
Move in and do some damage.
Kid Club Scream Edge. Fire Carnival. Arcing Cut. Taking it close.
Problem with attacking the spiders is that they also attack in groups.
Strike first and strike hard.
There's never just one spider. Or a Scrippo.
All or nothing.
Furious Blast.
Now blast them.
Target in sight. Grenade. Lay down some cover fire. Fire Carnival.
I'm punching a hole.
Use an aura.
Get the decoy round.
Don't give them time to breathe.
I know. Run. Lay him down. Spiral Horn.
Lightning blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now it's my turn.
Furious Blast. Taking it close. Overwhelm.
I can live with that.
I don't know why they even bother.
If we bring it, then bring it.
Shadow Strike.
All or nothing.
Move in and do some damage.
Rising blade.
They're all targeting land.
I really need some
Define yourself.
Shadow stroke is tough. Touch me up.
Barking, got him. Take it in close. Slide. Fire carnival.
So nice. Move in and do some damage.
Decoy round.
Lightning blade.
Now we're talking. Lose it and strike.
All or nothing. Now tackle it up close. All or nothing.
Side flash.
I owe you one. Spiral horn. Almost done. But not out.
Shadow strike.
Arcing horn.
Slide.
Hit harder.
Upper hand.
You guys, take it.
Lines out again.
First grenade.
I'm not gonna make it.
Lightning blade.
One more hit.
Oh yeah, there's so many of them.
Just me. They picked the wrong guy to get last. Looks like someone's on the tips. Lightning. I think I hit my limit. Heal me. I'm hurt. Pretty bad.
Yeah, there's just too many. It's like the death cave. But it's also the experience cave, so you know.
Good. Practice.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Wait, what are we attacking?
Lightning blade. Assault hammer.
They went off to go. They went off to go find something else.
Lightning blade.
Appreciated.
Power die.
Sometimes they, sometimes the computer's not too smart.
Lightning blade. Incendiary egg. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Primer.
Lightning blade.
Thankfully, this thing's distracted by whatever they're fighting.
Catch me up.
Assault hammer. Lightning blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
His gloves are off. Man, I really need some heals. Got me petrified. Take it in close. Fire carnival.
All or nothing.
Shadow in trouble. Heal me.
Slide here.
This is wearing me down. One more hit.
Looks like someone's tips. All right. I'm ready to unload on them. Just me. I picked the wrong guy to kill that. Hell?
What were they even fighting? Freaking idiots. It's like, I want you to target this thing in front of me. This thing.
They've seen us.
Attack from range. Follow me. Assault hammer. Got him. Now blast him.
Target in
Take it in close. Spiral horn.
Lightning blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Lightning horn.
Appreciate it.
All or nothing. All or nothing. There's no substitute for real combat.
Through on any hit. Good riddance.
Well, almost 23 at least.
You'll remember the day you fought me.
Let's see what you've got. Now, melee attack.
Rising blade.
Upper hand.
Rising blade.
Shadow strike.
No rest.
Now,
Face the next.
Burst grenade! Fire particle! Furious blast!
move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Hit him again for me! Fucking horde!
Let's pack some more fun.
Upper hand.
Rising blade. Men are like stones, smooth by the tides of battle.
Wow, that was deep. I should write that one down.
Level 28, huh? I don't know if it's aggressive or not. Maybe?
Strike first and strike hard.
Now,
Fire horde! Arcing horde! Carnival! Decoy
Now
round!
blast them from deep. Rising blade. I'm punching a hole in you.
so nice. Move in and do some damage.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Phew. Good riddance.
Regarding this thing, what is it? California Sunset?
Here comes bad news.
Attack from range.
Target in sight. Fire particle!
Rising blade. Now tackle it up close.
Shadow round! I've got him!
Now, melee attack.
Rising blade. All or nothing.
Taking it close!
I'm surprised the spiders aren't aggro. Usually spiders are aggro. Hey, that thing isn't here anymore. Or it's not here right now. Oh, there it is. Never mind. So much for that. How do I even get out of here? Is this a cave with no exit?
Follow me.
I've got him! Now we're talking! Close in and strike!
All or nothing.
Scream edge! Fire horde!
nothing. All right, I'm ready to unload on it. All or nothing. No resting. Step in and face the next one.
Close in and strike.
What else are we fighting? Why are we fighting the spider? Why?
Arcing horde. Spiral horde. Overclock. Burst grenade. I'm in bad shape. Somebody fix me up. Arcing horde. Furious blast. Got it. Take it in close. Fire carnival. Primer.
Strike first and strike hard.
Now it's my turn. Stop now. Melee attacks.
All or nothing.
Slide. Winner.
Scream egg. Touch me up.
All right, I'm ready to unload. You can die another.
Side splash.
Guns ready. Fire.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Close in.
All or nothing.
Fire. Big boy round. Burst grenade.
Always pays off.
Alright. Everybody's 23 except for Alexa. But she's a new party member, so it's not likely that she'll level up with the rest of us. Yeah, I think this is just an empty cave. I thought this would actually lead out to the other part of the map.
You just bring it, then bring it.
What are we fighting?
We should weaken them just to be safe. Just getting started. Spiral horde.
Lightning blade.
Big boy round. Arcing horde. Blast. And it's death. We can furious blast.
Right. This will work
Side
best.
splash.
Slide.
Lightning blade.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Primer.
Take it in close.
All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Opportunity knock. Topple them. Gunfight.
I am rank 7. I think rank 10 is the max. Yeah, there's no exit here. Well, I mean, this place is good for experience, but I was actually looking for a way out.
Strike first and strike hard.
Keep gloves ready. Big boy round. Fire. Scream it. Take it in close.
All or
Arcing
nothing.
horde.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Furious blast.
Side splash. Now, melee attack.
I mean, there is that
All or nothing.
Side splash.
there is that item that I could use to
Grenade.
Shadow strike.
Spiral horde.
Lightning blade.
there is a discoverable item in there, but it's surrounded by those bats, which will kill me. So
Move in and do some damage.
I think I need to be higher level to take on all those bats all at the same time.
Fire carnival. Take it in close.
All or nothing.
Again, it's not bad that I'm here. I am raising my levels, and we're fighting creatures that are beatable. They're manageable as long as I do them one at a time.
Opportunity knocks. Topple them. Gunfight.
How top another step closer to my dream. Excellent strategy.
Yeah, there is this item we can discover, right? Which would get us like some experience and uncover part of the map, but it also means I get killed by a bunch of bats.
Bring it, then bring it.
Engaging. Fire for me.
I'm punching a hole in you.
The worst part is that they're low-level bats. It's just that there's too many of them.
All or nothing.
Or they're lower-level bats.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Let's pack some more. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Arcing got him. Let's take it. Watch me lay nice.
Move in and do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some of these are quest items. So it's possible that, you know, I would have needed to come here anyway to collect something.
Bring it, then bring it.
They're off guard. Stab them with a melee attack.
This will knock them off.
Take it light.
All or nothing.
Arcing hard. Decoy
All
round.
right. I'm ready to unload on.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
First grenade.
Upper hand.
Slide.
Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Arcing hard. Spiral hold on him. Take it in close.
All or nothing.
Reinforcements. Watch out.
Overwhelm. Furious blast. Got the deer. Take it
Now,
in close.
monster.
Arcing hard. Fire carnival.
Lightning blade. No rest. Step in and face the man.
The bats come.
All right. I'm ready to unload on.
Primer.
Arcing hard.
Lightning blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Furious blast. Iron frisbee.
Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Got the deer. Spiral horde. Fire carnival. Arcing hard.
Follow a real bonus.
Now we're talking. Close in and strike.
I was like, how did we draw in so much stuff?
Lightning blade.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Spiral hordes. Arcing got
Side slash.
overwhelm. First
Lightning blade.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
First grenade.
iron frisbee.
Let's pack some more.
Move in and do some damage. Upper hand.
Fire
Okay. Just attracted all the monsters. Well, we'll get these guys too.
Here I come, sunshine.
I'm going in off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Appreciate it. Shadow strike.
Got him. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Keep close draw. First grenade! Side flash. Oh god!
Rising blade.
Upper hand.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Let's keep it up. You want to bring it? Then bring it.
Strike first and strike hard.
Melee attack.
Keep close draw.
Rising blade.
First grenade! Fire carnival!
All or nothing.
Furious blast! Hit him again for me!
Got it. Let's pack some more fire. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, my turn.
Now, follow with a real bone. Rising blade.
Side flash. Spiral whirl. Tough. Me up.
There, these bats came over here for no reason. Not anywhere near them.
Now we're talking. Close in and strike. Overwhelm!
I'm ready to unload on it.
Shadow strike.
Side flash. Again for me! Power die!
Let's pack some more fire. I think I'm getting the limit. Heal me.
Slide! Winner!
Rising blade.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow
All
strike.
or nothing. Rising blade.
Prime glove draw! Slide! Clean horn! Sign edge! Look!
All or nothing.
Hostile. Switch to close range combat.
Iron prison!
What are we fighting now?
Shadow strike.
Now we're talking. Close in and strike! First grenade!
Oh, did all the stuff respawn while we were waiting?
Arcing horn and do some damage. Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Taking it close!
I'm ready to unload on it. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Fire carnival! Keep close draw!
Rising blade. Got it. Let's pack some more fire. There's no substitute for real combat.
Phew. Good riddance.
This cave was so annoying.
Bring it, then bring it!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This will knock them off balance. Assault hammer. Done. Now blast them.
I've got him! Slide! Again for me! Arcing
Got
horn!
it. Let's pack some more fire.
Furious blast!
All or nothing.
Spiral horn!
Appreciate it.
Overwhelm!
Side flash. Shadow strike.
Slide! Arcing horn!
Upper hand.
Rising blade. Yes. Tackle it up close.
So, you picked out today's menu, Lynn?
Not yet. Depends if Tatsu can make it or not. If you know what I mean.
You'll remember the day you fought.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This will knock them off balance.
Finish
All
some
or
damage.
nothing.
Overwhelm! Furious blast! Spiral horn! Arcing horn!
Upper hand.
Rising blade. Assault hammer! Done! Now blast with the beam! Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
It sure is nice having you around.
You'll remember the day you fought.
They're off guard.
I'm going in. Take that round!
Assault hammer!
Fire! Shadow strike! Taking it close!
All or nothing. Opportunity knocks. Top of gunfight.
Spiral horn!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Don't give them time to breathe.
Arcing horn!
Upper hand.
I won't let you down.
There's no substitute for real combat.
We got him. Let's move.
I can do that one thing. All the other treasures are guarded by monsters that are too strong. Okay, so that's just like a little bonus cave. That doesn't actually lead me to where I wanted to go. Oh, that's poison. Do I have to swim around? Is that the idea? I didn't think I'd have to get there by swimming. Is there another frontier nav site? Nice. Oh, this is such a ridiculously big game. And on the Wii U, no less. Okay, there we go. We got a taste of our kind of enemies we need to face. 35. Oh, and they're mechs. Alright, well, this is Death Isle. I'm not going to survive any of this. Alright, well, cool enemy. But obviously this mission we will have to do later, because there is no way I can get there. Is it required level 18? Are you kidding? How can this be a required level 18? When to even get to this place, you have to get past level 35 creatures. That makes no sense. I mean, yeah, go around, but do you see the whole shore is surrounded by creatures that attack on sight? Yeah, everything attacks on sight. So if I even try to approach, I'm going to get into a fight which I can't win. And, you know, I'm sure inside this area is going to be lower level creatures. But, you know, you got to get to the inside. Yeah, everything on shore is attack on sight. Looks like this is home to the prone too. We see like a lot of the prone enemies. The game's like, figure it out. Look at that, I swam all through the night. Oh, this is level 40. Oh, okay. They're only getting higher level. Great. Now there are airplanes that can shoot me out of the water. Now hopefully we find a frontier nav site. Yeah, see now the level 10. You gotta get past level 40 creatures. Swim all the way around, and then there's level 10 at the on the inside.
So guess what?
Beyond Sylvanium lies the continent of Kaldros. There are inland routes to Kaldros, but swimming there along the coast isn't as crazy of an idea as it may sound. Oh yeah, no kidding. Got another frontier nav site.
Strike first and strike hard. A doppelganger. All or nothing.
Yeah, it was quite the adventure to do this mission. Have you explore areas which aren't even part of the story yet. Yeah, I don't think we get here until way later in the game. Under normal conditions. Let's see, being guarded by level 30s? Are they aggressive level 30s? Doesn't seem like it. It's like, why is your mission all the way out here, Arena? Arena's like level 22 or something. I mean, they really got the beautiful alien world thing down here in this game. Really, all the games in the series.
There's our subject. This may be just a test to us, but he doesn't know that. So don't let your guard down. Oh, wait. There's an even bigger critter over there. I fought him during a skell test once. He was tough, but the data was insane. He wasn't Antika's orders, but we could use him in our test anyway.
Claiming that the bigger the subject is, the better the data should be. Say that the prototype might not be up to the task.
This is true. Our current equipment is a little bit lacking. And data doesn't help anyone if we all get killed in junk. You're right. Let's avoid unnecessary risks and focus on our assigned target.
Full Metal Panic for Dofu. I mean, it might be the same actress. You know, the pool of voice actors is very small. Look at this guy. Oh, well, screw that one up.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Oh god! Take it in close.
Assault hammer!
Slide. Fire
Blazing blade!
Side slash. Furious blast. I owe you one.
Opportunity knock.
I'll take the
Tough.
shadow well. Burst grenade.
Move in and do some damage.
Here I come, sunshine.
Locked and loose. Decoy round. Carnival. Oh god. Take it in close. Furious blast.
All or nothing.
Side slash.
Spiral horn. Slide.
I'm ready to unload on.
Big O. I really did love that series, even though it was designed to sell toys. But I don't even think the toys were ever made. Or maybe they were. I mean, it was Japan. I probably would have bought those toys if they would have brought them over. It's funny to think that the animation studio that did Big O was the same studio that did the Batman, like the 90s Batman. That's why they look so similar. Yeah, with all the like the long shadows and the big angular faces. Yeah, it was the same. It was all the same work, all the same artists.
Give them time to breathe. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, melee attack.
All or nothing.
In fact, Big O was really like memorable to me because they really experimented with the music. It sounds like the music's just really, really good. You know, way before Cowboy Bebop had that real iconic soundtrack. You know, Big O was kind of like, they did like this jazz music and pop music, and they did like 70s tracks and 80s tracks. It was really diverse. Sounds hard to believe that something like that was made at that time. And again, really, because they wanted to make toys. But somehow they made a really good show. Where are the rest of them? Is it all these guys too? But they don't have the target on their head. Level 28. Ugh. Well, level 23. Probably gonna get squashed. It's only yellow though.
Ready to unload. Assault hole in you.
Side slash.
Man, I really need some heals.
Reminds me of the Krogan from Mass Effect.
Flame grenade. Lightning blade.
Upper hand.
Iron Princess! Not over. Just one more hit.
Sliding.
I'm sorry. You guys, take it from
Mass Effect. It's okay.
Now, my turn.
I have friends who really love it, but I think it's just all right.
Upper hand.
All right. I'm ready to unload on them.
Thank you.
To the
Help me.
prime set.
Side slash.
Flame flow.
I'm hurt. Looks like we'll have to bust our way out of this.
Trash talk.
Oh, one hit, huh? Wow. The thing about the Mass Effect is that probably Part 2 is the best. I mean, you can argue a little bit about maybe Part 3 being the best one. But Part 1 is a rough game. Like, like you really have to be into it to like it. It does a pretty good job of trying to turn itself off to you.
All or nothing.
Now we're talking.
Like the first time you play it, you're in this big city, they call it the Citadel, and you just walk around the city doing boring ass fetch quests for like the first 10 hours of the game.
Do some damage.
It's like, if the whole game is going to be like this, why would I keep playing? Yeah, it's true. It's not very well. I mean, a lot of games weren't well paced back in those days. Yeah, as I said, you can make arguments about 3 maybe being better, like technically. I mean, better gameplay wise, because I think like the actual gameplay is good in Part 3, but the story is junk. They had like a lot of build up to having a great story, and it turned out that everything was just super dumb. Of course, the excuse is that they fired the writers before Part 3 was made, but Part 2 also kind of ruined the story, so I think it was never ever going to be good. Because you think about it, the enemies in Mass Effect 1, whatever, the big squid, like, I forget the name of them, but they sounded like they were going to be like these badass enemies. And then you get Part 2 and they're freaking jobbers. It's like, I thought these were supposed to be the threat to the galaxy. Why is it that these are just stupid ass jobbers? And that was Part 2, right? When they still had the writers. So, like I said, I think it was never going to be good. I think we want to believe that it was going to be like a big epic story, but there's no evidence of that.
Now we're talking. Close in and strike. Taking it close.
Assassin's Creed was all about spectacle. I think that's why it keeps surviving. I mean, the later games got better, and then they got worse.
There's no substitute for real combat.
We got him. Let's move.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any nostalgia for Mass Effect.
Lay down some fire for me.
I mean, when I kind of really reflect on it, I'm just like, okay, well, the gameplay wasn't bad, but really the story is not good. Or I mean, it's very, very average. It's a very average sci-fi story. I mean, it doesn't rank up there with like, Earthring Cycle or Foundation or Berserker. I mean, there are like so many better stories out there. I wouldn't even say Mass Effect, the whole series, is as good as like Phantasy Star 4, as far as the story is concerned. And that was 10 years before Mass Effect, right? At least the Phantasy Star 4, the big boss, Dark Falls, that actually really was a badass. The big boss of Mass Effect 3 was a little kid and some old guy smoking a cigar. Think of how absolutely stupid that is.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
You'll remember the day you fought me.
I'm going in.
Your big sci-fi finale is just an old guy smoking a cigar. That's your bad guy. Might as well just be Colonel Sanders, At least if it was Colonel Sanders, you'd get chicken out of it.
Lay down some cover fire.
I'm punching a hole in you. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Oh, what the heck is with the atmosphere now? I don't know, man. Like I said, I know you have like a special place in your heart for Mass Effect, but I just don't. I honestly don't see it. I think Dragon Age is the better series, and people have different feelings about Dragon Age. Even Dragon Age 2 was an absolute travesty. Like, it should have ended the series Dragon Age 2. It was so bad. What is with the damn... Why is it all misty? What is going on? I can't see a thing. Sandstorm. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Might be a different sandstorm. Where's the target? I thought I got all the targets. Not that guy, hopefully. Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't have been curious about this thing, huh? That thing looks pissed off.
Man, I really need some heals.
one attack. I really need some healing.
No.
So this is the end.
Poopy, he'll get a Switch too. Well, it depends on the price, I think. Now that we have to worry about tariffs, what are the tariffs on Japan? It was like 20 or 25%. It was something stupid. So just think about your $500 system and 25%. I think that includes all the accessories and games too, right? Whatever gets imported. So then you go from, I think that's reasonable, a reasonable enough price to, let me think about this price. Yeah, I know. we all played Tetris Attack, and this administration played Tariff Attack. I was like, I think you should have played Tetris. I think you played the wrong game growing up. Imagine if we could get a discount if we just played Tetris. He's got a clear level 10. Then no tariff. Not good at puzzle games? Well, I guess you get to pay full price then.
All or nothing.
Mario 35. You know. I mean, why is it I kill all these things, but then the mission doesn't end?
Here I come, sunshine.
Locked and loaded.
They're off guard. Stack them with a melee attack.
This will knock them off balance. Flame grenade. Rising blade. Rising blade.
It's like, where am I missing one of these things? I must be missing one that I'm not killing.
Strike first and strike hard. Got it. Let's catch them all. Rising blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Got it. Use melee attacks.
So yeah, I scared away Poopenheimer by talking shit about Mass Effect.
Now we're talking.
Sorry, man. Final Fantasy X had a better story than frickin' Mass Effect.
First and strike hard.
Take it in close.
All or nothing.
I mean, I cried at the end of Final Fantasy X. I had nothing but endless frustration with Mass Effect 3.
Now blast them with this.
Even after they, you know, quote-unquote fixed the ending. It's like, this isn't any better. Couldn't have...
Hope I didn't
Didn't have anybody else that had any better ideas in this whole company.
Here I come, sunshine.
going in.
Rising blade.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Arcing horde.
I think the weird thing is, you know, we kind of assigned a lot of respect to the original writers. I forget the name of the writing team. But the next game they made was crappy too.
Nice having you around.
So it's like we kind of built up these writers to be like these really, you know, great, intelligent, you know, great scenario writers. You know, they could really have a good plot. But then they didn't prove themselves. They just made another bad game with another stupid plot. I got this thing again. I was just on my way to this thing. Run! Run! It's sort of like we'll see. He's fallen out of favor now, but kind of when the Marvel movies were at their peak. You know, the Marvel Avengers. It's like the writer for the Marvel Avengers. God, what was his name? I'll have to look it up. Yeah, Joss Whedon. I remember everybody glazing Joss Whedon. Going, oh yeah, man, that's like one of the greatest writers. And then, like Part 2 came out, Avengers 2, and it was nowhere near as good as Avengers 1. And I remember reading articles about people saying that, well, it was the studio that prevented him from making a great movie. Right. Right. And so then I think he made. I think he made another. I think he made another movie after that. Which wasn't good. Like it was kind of like a badly written. I wish I could remember the name of the movie, but it was like kind of universally agreed that it really wasn't as good. And then people sort of started questioning whether or not Joss Whedon was actually any good, you know. Look at this thing. This thing will follow you to the ends of the earth. And then, you know, kind of more got out about him, about how he was a little bit of a jerk, you know, to put it lightly. It's like people, you know, forgot that Joss Whedon also wrote the script for Alien 4, right? Alien Resurrection. It's like, I'm pretty sure this is not like some magic guy who has like the best writing skills. He wrote Alien 4. You know, the one with the human alien baby. You can't tell me the guy who wrote Alien Resurrection is some great writer just because he got lucky with Marvel. And then you kind of find out later, like through the the process of writing Marvel Avengers and why it was a great movie is because there were some rather questionable ideas that Whedon had that the studio kind of pushed back on, and you know, if Whedon had his way with the original Avengers, then it would have ended up being a much campier movie. Like it wouldn't have been quite as serious. Like the tone would have been a little bit lighter. And if you think about like a more jokey version of Marvel Avengers, it probably wouldn't have been as good of a movie, right? Which is why Part 2 wasn't as good. It's like they gave him more control, but more control doesn't necessarily mean that's a good idea. Signs 2. Oh no, what was the really stupid one where all the plants were attacking you?
Strike first and strike hard.
The Happening or something like that. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
Alright. I'm ready. All or nothing.
What he should do is he should make another live action Avatar. Or not Avatar, well I mean Avatar, but the anime. You're such a great writer, write your way out of that.
Good riddance.
You will remember the day you fought me.
I'm going in. Punch first.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon one. I forget. It has a subtitle.
All or nothing.
Airbender? Airbender?
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close. All or nothing.
Of course, that was also M. Night Shyamalan. Signs, The Happening, and Avatar.
I'm ready to unload.
Airbender. That's a dude that's really fallen from grace. In a way, I feel kind of bad for him. Because he basically made one good movie, and he's just been failing ever since.
I owe you one.
What the heck? I've gotten rid of all the targets. What other target is there? This is it. Is there something like above me? Use the ramjet rifle to defeat 5 Trump Papples. Oh. Ooh. I should probably read the instructions on the mission, huh? Ramjet rifle? Do I even have one of those? Or is it something I have to buy? That's why the mission wasn't able to be completed. I wasn't following the instructions. Well, silly me. Sixth Sense? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, Sixth Sense was his one good movie. And then after that, like I said, his movies have kind of not been as good. I wouldn't say they were like out and out bad, though. I mean, Signs was okay, right? Yeah, The Happening was definitely dumb. Unbreakable, you might be able to argue that that was okay. But then the sequel was dumb. Okay, I gotta get these guys to respawn.
Here I come, sunshine.
Guns at the ready. Fire! Target round! Fire!
All or nothing. Now blast him.
Scream it! Got him! Yes! Got it! Use melee attacks! Furious blast!
All or nothing. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Nice work.
You'll remember the day you fought me.
Guns at the ready. Fire! Whoa!
Back.
Appreciate it. Round!
I'm punching a hole in you.
Fire horn! Fire!
Rising
Furious blast! Bombardier!
Oh, great, we attracted all of them. That's nice.
all or nothing.
Arcing horn!
Flame grenade.
Decoy round! Spiral horn!
I owe you one.
Primer!
Rising blade.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Although I will say, in Shalaman's defense, like even though his scripts haven't been good, like the stories are not necessarily good stories since Sixth Sense. His camera work is good.
Ready to unload.
Like the way he edits his films, and you know his overall pacing, and like the the way they have the actor centered. I mean, that's all good stuff.
All or nothing.
I just think maybe he just kind of lost that as a writer. But writing is hard. Writing good stories is very, very difficult. So I get it.
No rest. Step in and face the next one.
I'm in bad shape. Somebody fix me up.
Rising blade.
Arcing horn!
Shadow
Oh,
strike.
Lynn's down? Where the hell is she?
Move in and do some damage.
Furious blast! What the?
Oh, that's right. I need 3,000.
All right. I'm ready to unload on. Get up.
Can't move.
Fly yourself.
We should weaken them just for the sake. Slide!
Blade.
What's up? Fire carnival! Arcing horn!
At least he's rich. I mean, yeah, there is that. I mean, people can hate him all at once.
Not quite as fun as a skill test, but still pretty great, huh?
Say wouldn't mind more missions like this one. Say that you were bored. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Ground gear tests are fun, right? I mean, in moderation. Half the time these projects get scrapped because the data sucks. But today felt really good. I hope this thing makes it to production. It'd feel great to know our work ended up saving lives, you know? Sorry, I'm rambling again, huh? Tika's waiting for our report, so let's head back.
Okay, we can go back. Well, we actually made it all the way out here. It's weird that they make you swim all the way around, though. That's kind of funny.
Wow.
Welcome back, and thanks for the hard work. Can I ask you to unequip the ramjet rifle and return it to me now?
Nice work out there. Let me take that ramjet rifle off you now. Thank you. Also, I'm done analyzing your test data.
So, is this gear a keeper or what?
Not great. Too soon to call it, though. I'll ask a few other teams to run tests.
What? You seriously might shelve it? I thought it felt really good out there.
Yeah, it's a tough business. But results aside, the test was carried out perfectly. You both did a great job. If the project gets cut, it'll be due to my design.
Aw, Tika. Well, hang in there. Think positive.
I I try.
And maybe think about making a scale weapon?
I'll consider considering it.
That's... Wait, is that good? Well, whatever. At least I got a new partner out of it. I'm looking forward to our next assignment.
I think the next chapter we get the mech. We get the license. I don't remember. I remember it's really expensive. I remember that for sure. And that it's kind of a little hard to control. Yeah, you have to buy it. You have to buy it, and you have to buy, like, fuel for it, too. It's actually kind of a pain. And not only do you have to buy it, you have to buy multiple... You have to buy multiple mechs, right? Because you got to buy it for your whole party. You don't... You know, you don't buy one and everybody gets a mech. You actually have to buy 4 of them. Later on, one of the missions requires mechs. And I think that's where I stopped playing, was I didn't have enough money for the mechs. Or I think I didn't have enough money for a mech that was good enough to finish the fight.
What's up?
Oh, hey meowmurai. You here to test some sort of new weapon? I was actually just wondering if I could upgrade the flight module's intake and exhaust systems a bit. I had a chance to talk it over with a mechanic from one of the arms manufacturers, you know. I think I'm going to change the filter of my water. Every time I drink this water, I cough. Darn it. That's fine. I want to have some coffee anyway. I had a chance to talk it over with a mechanic from one of the arms manufacturers, you know. And man, the people working behind the scenes to develop state-of-the-art weapons sure do have a lot of interesting things to say. You wouldn't believe how rapidly technology is advancing here in New LA while we're out on deployment. Ask if Lynn should prefer to be a full-time mechanic. Ask Lynn if it would be better for her to focus on Blade missions. I'll sympathize. Well, I do get a teensy bit jealous of people who get to work on new technologies like that. But our work as Blades is equally important for weapons development, right? Like, remember when we saw that Oravis flying through the sky during a mission? I saw the way it stayed aloft while gliding, and that gave me an idea for the new tail assembly. The whole thing kind of blew me away. It made me glad I joined Blade, that's for sure. But I know you asked because you worry about me, and I appreciate it, meowmurai. I wouldn't be able to continue inventing things the way I do if I didn't have you and Elmo watching out for me all the time. See, it's all due to her hard work. Ah, meowmurai, you're so sweet. You've always been like a father to me, you know. I'm gonna keep working my butt off to invent cool stuff that'll help all of us, okay? And yeah, I know that booster engine I was testing kind of exploded, but I'm not about to give up. In fact, I'd be honored if you joined me as my co-test pilot. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Really? That's great. There's so many things I want to work on, and Doug can't possibly handle them all. Now that I've got you to help me test, I can double down on making all those prototypes I've been itching to make. Thank you so much. Blue lens heart to heart. Oh, I didn't actually have to do anything. Okay. I got full affinity on her, but that's because I've been raising my levels and doing all of the prompts. Oh, okay. Yeah, see you later, Frank. Yeah, thanks for hanging around. I'm actually going to change games here soon. I mean, almost at the 3-hour mark here. In fact, why don't we save? And we'll stop it there. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Xenoblade Chronicles X, Definitive Edition, running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.